Hey guys, Mason here. Just a quick video on the tool tube that I put on the KLR. It's the one that seems to be the most popular. It's a manual tube for heavy equipment or tractors. And it comes with all kinds of writing and printing on the outside, like a screen print that you have to use acetone and a rag and a bit of elbow grease to get off. But when you do, it looks good. It's just plain black. And mounted up underneath that side fairing nicely, actually. The first time I mounted it, I had a shorter bracket on the lid end, and it was too tight of an angle to get the fuel bottle in and out of, so I had to make that bracket longer, but now it works really well. So I have a SIG bottle in there, which is just the same as a MSR bottle, just a little older. It's the only one I had that was large enough to fit tight and not shake around. There it is there. There. So that's the bottle. Goes in nice. Put a couple wraps of electrical tape around it just to tighten it up. And the lid back on, which also gives you a spot to hold a rag, and maybe not a bad travel mug either. So I have it full of unleaded fuel, which I can use in my Whisperlight camp stove as well, but I actually have it there just for spare fuel for now, for the most part. So, take the cover off, show you what I did. So there's the bracket. This is the original bracket on the bike that I've bolted the bottom bracket on the tool tube. And then I just made this up out of a piece of stainless. Like I said, the first time this was considerably shorter, so the angle was much steeper. It was a little more solid, but I couldn't get the fuel bottle in and out, so I had to make that bracket longer. And then when the side cover goes on, the bolt that holds the side cover on holds the fuel tube on. Now the cutting of this is likely the trickiest part of the whole deal, but it's not too bad. I did it with a jigsaw, and now that I've done it, I can tell you that if you mirror the muffler side, it would be really close to the same result. I guess it stops a little shorter, but it's about the same gap that that one has for the most part down. So they end up being almost the same cut. So that's that. It works good. It doesn't seem to hit the tire. I haven't crashed on it yet. We'll see what happens there, but I think with that bracket it would be very simple just to bend it back out of the way and frees up a bit of space in the tail bin there where I used to carry fuel. So that's the tool tube mod.